I was gifted this telescopic camping light by BougeRV, so I could set it up and show you how well it works. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I'm going to leave it out in the rain, see if it still works. Of course, I'll charge it up really well today. This has a solid metal housing. There's a hook on the bottom, so you could hang this up. 3 ground stakes for the legs, and a USB to C charging cable. There's a port here for your C-type charger, and a rubber stopper, which completely seals it, so it's protected from the rain. The light pulls up from the base. On the top, we have the power switch. Click it 3 times if you want all 3 of those lights to come on at the same time. You can tilt these any which way. There's 3 different colors of light: bright white, yellow, and red. So you could even use this as an emergency light on the side of the road if your car broke down. There's an SOS button. Feet pull down, lock into place. They feel really sturdy. Each leg has a hole in the bottom, so you can use those ground stakes to secure it to the ground. When you pull this out to its tallest extension, it extends up to 168 centimeters tall. That's over 66 inches. And it weighs 2.4 pounds, or just over a kilogram. It fits any place I would put my 1-liter water bottle. It has 4 indicator lights to show you how well it's charging. Rubberized feet with holes for ground stakes. Beautiful detail for ambient lighting. And take a look at the light strips. Each light can work independently of each other. They can turn 270 degrees this direction and 180 degrees vertically. When it's time to fold it up, all of the light strips should face outward, and they each slide into their own little cubby. Let's take this out to our very dark backyard now. Check out how bright this flashlight is. Wow. I'm going to set this up halfway between our fire pit and our woodshed because it can seem like a long, dark walk when you're not sure if there's any critters around that might not be happy to see you. I really liked that you could angle those lights just where you need to see. So you could have this on for 8 hours if you have all 3 lights on to maximum brightness, or you could have up to 90 hours if you just have 1 lamp on in the dimmest setting. It's really an incredible amount of light. I plan on using this sometimes in our shed if we're working on a project. We don't have electricity in our shed. And we'll also be able to use this to charge our cell phone in emergency situations using a C2C charger. And if you don't have access to electricity at the time, you can always charge this in your car using your USB when you're just driving around. And speaking of driving around and roadside safety, let's try that SOS signal. Wow, if you were lost in the woods or stranded on the side of the road, this is a signal that would be hard to miss. It is so bright. Now, let's see how this does in a more intimate setting, like a tabletop. Welcome to our very dark dining table. You can stand this beside your table, stand it on your table like this, or hang it from a hook like a chandelier. And still just use one side or all 3. It's your choice. You can choose bright white, warm light, or red light. And honestly, it looks really pretty with the light just peeking out through all of the little holes in the metal casing. I hope this video shed some light on your camp lighting questions.